Okay, guys, like I said, welcome to the channel, SandSMisadventures. You guys are getting on the ground floor, the inaugural vlog of SandSMisadventures, and we're talking about this cruise that we took on the fabulous Wonder of the Seas, 7 days, December 8th through December 15th, 2024. That was last year. I know it was last year, but you're planning for probably December of this year. I'm doing these for like info, and I'm not a vlogger. Trust me, my hat goes off to the vloggers, all the content, all the time you guys got to take out of your day. My hat goes off to all of you. You're inspiration to me, but I wanted to put it on here so that I could just put out some other information because that's what I watch my YouTube channels for. Trust me, I can sit in front of it all day and just channel surf, looking at all the different vlogs and all those different vloggers out there. So hello to all of you. I know all of you know who you are. I haven't named anybody yet, but hello to all of you, and thanks for being such an inspiration to me, for me to get behind the mic and actually start to do this. But like I said, went on a Royal Caribbean cruise out of Orlando, Florida. So as I always do at this particular point in time, always, right? We're just starting. But I like to tell you how to get there. Now, I'm not going to insult anybody and try to do anything where I'm just like, throwing up no GPS or taking no whole time lapse of the whole trip, right? Your GPS is going to get you from Michigan to Orlando just as far as going. But what we're going to do is show you how to get there, what the port looks like, and what you kind of the turns you might have to take and those type of things. If you're anything like me and you're going to be behind the wheel, you're going to want to know, how do you get to the port? What's it start to look like? You know what I'm saying? What kind of bridges you got to go over? Do you have to go over any bridges? Is there going to be mergers? Is it going to be easy? Is it kind of crazy? If you miss it, do you have to go 4 miles and turn around and come back? Yeah, those kind of questions. So hang tight. The next scenes will show you how to get there. And okay, guys, we'll start from right here because, like I said, I'm not going to insult your intelligence. We have a wonderful device called a GPS, which will get you where you're going, and you will get to Florida from wherever you're coming from up to this point. But if you don't know and it's your first trip and everything like that, then this will be your first time seeing this strip. But trust me, you'll know kind of when you get here that as you start to see this huge body of water and everything like that, that your vacation is about to begin. As you see, we start with 54A up here, those terminals. That's the Carnival Vista, the MSC Seashore, and the Disney Treasure, and that tells you that they are located at those terminals. Most of those exits, not most of those exits, all of those exits will be coming up on the right, and coming up on the left as you kind of start coming across this bridge. And you've seen other vloggers do it, I'm sure. Maybe not a whole lot, but whether you're vlogging, whether you're not vlogging, it doesn't matter. I would definitely take a look over that left shoulder and start to take in that beautiful scenery of those ships being out there parked along the port, because basically you're running parallel with them at this point. Again, let's remind everybody, this is the Orlando terminals. So we're going out of Orlando, Florida. This is what the Orlando Florida terminals actually do look like as we're riding along here. As I said, you'll see other signs that will tell you like kind of where you're going. That's just another quick update. And again, as we're riding along and we start to come across this bridge here, you'll see that wonderful shot that lets you know that you are about to begin a vacation. If this body of water that we're looking at over here is not enough, then the other wonderful shot is definitely when you actually start to see those ships off to the side over there on the port there. Right here, you can see that right quick, even though I think my wife is getting ready to take a hard pan, but that sign there just kind of let us know, hey, we were needing to go to that particular exit because we're about to get on the Wonder of the Seas. And as we see that exit, saw so much exit 54A that I almost got a chance to show you guys what it looks like to get off on the exit and then turn around and have to get back on. But fortunately on this trip, I didn't actually have to go through that one. We'll do that another time for you. And once again, guys, as we came off on our exit, trust me, I was not absolutely sure about which particular lane to get in. I think I guessed, or either the GPS, again, the GPS is on, and you can use it at this point too. It is telling you also to which exits to take or whatever. Although we did have to take some doing to find out like which terminal it was. Like, even though you look up, hey, Royal Caribbean terminal, there was no way of actually knowing which exit was the Wonder of the Seas and those type of things, and without looking at the signs and the terminals and stuff like that. Now, in the end, it was the correct terminal, and put in Royal Caribbean terminal, and it just kind of puts you right there. But I still wanted to do this video so you guys could see, hey, what it looks like, what turns you make. As you can see, you go back underneath this bridge. How simple is it? Is it going to be really complicated? And kind of just what to expect. As you can see, this is an even better shot of the ship as you're coming up to it. I mean, if you didn't know where to go, that big old ship right there would probably have let you know, turn this way. I think you need to come over here. The double stacks being one of Royal Caribbean's signatures and everything like that. So we were pretty sure, hey, there was the ship. And we kind of just started staying basically headed toward that way. As you can see, there are some other signs that kind of come up over here to your right that start to let you know, hey, go this way. As you guys might not have noticed, but I almost missed that turn at that light. At this point, it just became follow the other cars. George Rogers Boulevard is kind of where it had put us to go to. And then this part, of course, you had to kind of do the bob weave because, the GPS was actually at this point, to be fair, telling me that, you've arrived at, your destination, and pretty much put you there. But now it's just follow the cars and kind of get in the long lines. Fortunately, I like the way Royal Caribbean anticipates the fact that you may not know where you are going, and so for you already, they go ahead and they have people on ground to basically direct you as to where to go. and everything like that. This big parking facility to your right, if you're actually wanting to park there, I would suggest getting there early. We did not have a shot at parking there at all. Our parking was way, way, way over in the corner. This is my wife wanting to get a shot of the ship again. But yeah, we passed that building by a couple of miles and had to park well in the back, guys. Okay, guys, welcome back. Thank you for bearing with us through our how to get there, seeing if it's like your seventh cruise out of Orlando or whatever, and you're like, I know how to do this. But for those who have never seen it before, you would have been driving in from Michigan for the first time to Orlando. I hope that was helpful on a little bit of how to get there. Now, I only took it up to the cruise port terminal where you was about to go inside, and when you go inside, you will meet those beautiful and nice fellas called the porters. Not actual photo. And no, this is not an actual, may not be an actual photo. I didn't get a chance to actually film this part of it, but you'll meet these guys, the porters. These are those guys that take your luggage and everything like that. There's plenty of videos on it. My advice for here is to make sure you have a little cash on you so you can go ahead and tip your porters at this point in time. And my second advice is that you don't know where you're going to park at, and that is a very real thing. So I would definitely, if you have a bunch of people riding with you or some folks that are a little bit disabled or can't walk or something to that effect, I would definitely at this point let them off here with your carry-on luggage. Even though you're checking your 2 bags, you can let off a couple of people here to stay with the luggage as they move along so that your porters, again, not actual photo, can go ahead and take this luggage to the ship. And again, as you'll see in some of your other YouTube vlogs and things like that, these luggage shows up at your door, pretty much once you get on board the cruise. So, these are usually the biggest, heaviest bags, and that's why I say make sure to tip your porters, be good to those guys. Usually, even if they're a little bit rude or something coming in, just keep in mind those guys got a lot of work to do, and trust me, you'll see them for about a split second. As long as they handle your stuff well, I wouldn't quite worry about it. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and move on. And like I said, drop off your passengers there with them if you can and if you get a chance to. And then after them, you will move on. Once you take your car, you'll come out and you will move on to the parking lot. Not actual photo. I seem like I got to do that every single time. And please don't come for me. This is my first vlog. If people come in, hey, that's our photo. I don't have any money for y'all. But this is not the actual, and it's not. But it is a really good representation of where we had to park. We really did have like where we parked on the moon. If you think there's not moon parking, there is. Me and the wife got stuck with both backpack carry-on bags, a suit bag, and a little shoe bag or tote bag that we were carrying our shoes in, and to have to walk from about here back to the terminal to the ship, yeah. And it was, even though we're talking mid-December, temperatures were probably about in the high 60s. Still, that's a good, nice, sweaty walk going back to the ship to get back to the actual terminal where you're getting ready to go in. Okay, guys, thanks for watching this little how to get there, how to get to Florida, and just a little bit about parking. We've got embarkation coming up next, but if you like this, remember to like and subscribe. And thank you guys again. Thank you for the information that you other YouTubers put out, and for, again, giving me the confidence to kind of get on here and do this myself. So I appreciate all of you guys and all of you out there, and I hope that the video you just watched adds some more information to you being able to go on your fabulous trip. Remember, embarkation's coming up next. I just cut this here because I know how it is to watch something that you really don't want to see. So we'll get into embarkation and actually the main part of the trip coming up next. And again, thank you guys for watching.